Share dilution in the Bitcoin mining stocks industry explained. What exactly is going on with some of these Bitcoin mining stocks when the price simply collapses after the management team and CEO announce a share offering? Okay guys, I'm going to make this video because something happened at the end of Q1 2024. So a lot of my clients had bought CLSK, that's CleanSpark, and the price crashed when the company increased their 500 million share offering to $800 million at the end of the quarter, causing the price to simply crash. So CleanSpark was trading almost at $24, crashed all the way down to $18, and then people bought the dip. So some of my clients were like, I lost thousands of dollars. What's going on here? Why is this happening? Well, that's why I'm going to make this video for you guys, explain to you how this works. So like I said, if you guys enjoy this type of content, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. So let's get right into it, guys. Share dilution, what is it? Okay, so let's start off kind of like the basic stock market definition of what share dilution is. Share dilution is when a company issues shares, okay, when I say issue, it means sells stock, okay, at the market, right? So they take the shares, they dump them on the market to raise capital. Now, normally companies do this for many reasons, okay? Sometimes they do this to, strengthen their balance sheet, okay, stack cash. Sometimes they do this to increase operations, right? In the Bitcoin mining space, this would be done to basically buy more miners, okay, to increase hash rate. Another reason a company might do this because they believe the stock is a bit overvalued, so they want to kind of take profits and sell shares when they believe the stock's a little bit overvalued, okay? In this particular case with CleanSpark, okay, guys, what took place is that the CEO, Zachary Bradford, he was selling shares, and this just looked like a good time for CleanSpark to simply sell shares so they can increase their hash rate moving into the bull market in the second half of 2024 and 2025. So I've done a lot of research on CleanSpark, and they really want to get their hash rate. Right now, it's currently, as I'm recording this video, it's around 18 exahash per second, which is pretty good, okay? Not as high as some other companies like Marathon or Core Scientific, but it's still probably the third or fourth largest in terms of North American Bitcoin mining stocks, so still pretty good. But these guys at CleanSpark, they're very ambitious, and they want to go from about 18 to 50. So how are they going to do this? Well, they need to sell stock, okay? You guys really have to understand that the crypto Bitcoin mining stock industry is extremely volatile, okay? This is not, you're not invested in some safe, secure stock like Walmart or Ford. These companies, a lot of people swing trade these stocks. And the reason they do this is simply because some reasons exactly like this. These stocks, these Bitcoin miners, most of them have done this, okay? Marathon, that's the company with the largest market cap. They did a huge, massive $1.5 billion share offering earlier in 2024. Okay, now CleanSpark has increased their offering from 500 million to 800 million. So how does this affect you? Well, for one, the value of your shares is going to go down in the short run, 100%. But you really need to understand that on the long run, okay, in the long run, this is a good decision. Because in the Bitcoin mining space, these companies are kind of strange, okay? Most companies like Apple, okay, Microsoft, right, Tesla, they take capital and they use that capital to make products and services, and then they sell these products and services to their customers. But in the Bitcoin mining space, particularly with CleanSpark and Marathon Digital and Riot and Cypher Mining and HUT and all of these companies, they don't do that, okay? Their product, they want to keep it. So it's you guys got to understand that this whole crypto Bitcoin mining stock revolution is completely a new phenomenon, okay? These companies, they invest, right, millions, and even in the future will be investing billions of dollars to acquire mining machines so they can mine more Bitcoin. But they don't want to give up the Bitcoin. They want to hold on to it. So how are they going to get the money to do this? How are they going to get the money to increase the amount of miners, increase the employees in the company, right? Pay out, share rewards to the insiders, to the CEO and the CFO and all these guys. They need to sell stock, okay? And I know a lot of you guys are frustrated, even me too. But this is why I told you guys not necessarily to go all in on any one miner. Okay, if you guys check out my top 5 Bitcoin mining stocks video, you guys realize I listed Mara as #1. And the reason I did this was because I know a lot of people saw CleanSpark's performance. It's been really good, but you got to be careful because a lot of times once the one Bitcoin mining stock is way up and the other's lagging, it'll flip. So for example, at the end of Q1 in the last week of March, CleanSpark was way up and Mara was really down. And I told you guys, hey, I hold both of these companies, okay? I don't go all in on any of these miners. You never know what's going to happen. So what happened is Mara started pumping and CLSK crashed. So for you guys that dumped your Mara and bought CLSK, you lost money when CLSK crashed and then Mara started to rise again. So you have to understand the dynamics of the Bitcoin mining space. For shareholders in the short run, yes, you will lose money, but you need to understand that these at the market share offerings are very beneficial for the company in the long run, because at the end of the day, more mining machines means more Bitcoin mined. But more importantly, guys, and this is very important, these companies are not selling the Bitcoin on the balance sheet, okay? If you guys have been following my channel, you know how much I like MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy has gone from an obscure company that was basically not doing anything for decades to a top 250 largest company by market cap in the freaking United States just by adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. Tesla has 10,000 Bitcoin on their balance sheet. It's important that the company, these Bitcoin mining stocks, hold on to their Bitcoin on the balance sheet. This is the most important thing possible, okay? And if these companies need to dilute shareholders in the short run, so be it. You don't, what would be worse is if the CEO said, okay, well, we need money to buy more miners and increase our hash rate, so we're going to sell our Bitcoin. That's a no-no. Because many people predict, like Kathy Wood, okay, lots of crypto analysts think Bitcoin is going to 500K, a million, maybe even $10 million in the future. Once more and more people join the Bitcoin network, okay, there's only a handful of companies that have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. There's literally thousands of companies on the NASDAQ and the New York Stock Exchange. Most people don't have Bitcoin on their phone. So we have a long way to go until Bitcoin is considered like real digital money. Like everyone has at least a tiny bit of it, and then most of the companies on the stock exchange have it on their balance sheet. So, like I said, if you guys are in this for like short-term gains, then yeah, you're going to lose in the short run. But if you guys are thinking long-term, you really want to wait to see Bitcoin hit millions of dollars. You want to wait until the transaction fees. Okay, right now the Bitcoin mining reward is much bigger than the transaction fees, but that will flip. And this is not possible for these companies to start earning all that money in transaction fees in the future like Visa and MasterCard does if they don't issue more shares. Now, normally this would be bad. For instance, like a company like AMC that diluted shareholders, the stock just tanked because at the end of the day, AMC was drowning in debt and they didn't have any Bitcoin on their balance sheet. But this is a good sign for CleanSpark. They don't have that many shares outstanding to begin with anyway. They have just under 200 million. And the share offering is around 20. It's going to add around 20%. It's around 20% of the total shares outstanding. So this is going to push like the stock to like, I don't know, something like under 250 million shares. They really don't have that many shares outstanding to begin with. And like I said, the halving is just around the corner. So it's very important that you guys, if you guys really believe in the bull run, to buy the dip whenever a miner issues shares. I know it's annoying. I know it's frustrating to see your account drop, but you need to know that all of these share offerings shake out the weak hands. The people that understand that more mining machines and a higher hash rate will equal higher profits in the long run, they're going to be the smart money to buy the dip, and that's going to be the best beneficial thing. So like I said, guys, hope I kind of answered a lot of your questions. To wrap things up, a share offering is when management issues more shares and sells them on a marketplace. In the short run, this usually makes the price go down. But if the company holds Bitcoin on their balance sheet, usually over the long run, the price will rebound and go much higher because at the end of the day, they still have their Bitcoin. And the more miners is going to mine more Bitcoin and earn more transaction fees. So like I said, guys, I haven't sold anything. I'm looking to buy more of CleanSpark. And if most of these miners have done the same thing, anytime they do a share offering, I usually try to buy the dip. This is usually a long-term strategy that really works. So like I said, guys, that's it for now. You guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. And if you guys need any one-on-one consultations, be sure to reach out to me. Check my email address in the description below. You can chat via Skype or WhatsApp. Do my best to kind of help you guys out with your portfolio, figure out what you need. So that's all I got until next time, guys. Take care.